Well, let's check it out. Let us head in to our battlefield. For the side of ArkAngel Wicked Minds, it's going to be Il.
Yeah.
On that Thanos, Rio as the Cushion, JP on that Lancelot, Jay as the Kaya, and Panda on that Akai.
Exactly. We have Pakbet, of course, on that very coveted Harley pick. Diane on the Grok again. Lard still gonna be on the show. Jeff Cutie forever on the Kagura. And Zapnu gonna be Helkert this time around.
And Execration, they're just one win away from actually getting 3 points, and they need to stack up on points right now.
Yeah.
They didn't really get any points back then. I think they got a point out of Signal Ultra.
But then again, the points are actually gonna be a lot bigger this time around because again, for this game specifically, because it's gonna separate them, right? It's gonna separate them from the ladder. So maybe Execution might be a bit more on tilt. Sorry, ArkAngel's gonna be a bit more on tilt because of this. But we're gonna have to wait and see, man. I mean, I really want to see what kind of if I were ArkAngel, you know, I would want to go for cheese because if we lose this game, our morale's gonna go down the drain.
Yeah. And thinking about it, I think Mobile Legends is actually a game of XP by the early game. And you just get all the XP that you can get. The more clear wave clear you have, the better. And I think this game in particular actually you know what, just giving importance to that level 4.
Oh my god, he's
fight.
not level
But
4!
Oh my goodness, he will go down, and Dian and the others, they will get that kill, and that was a good effort coming out from them, and they will go straight for that Lord.
I think that small bit, that teeny tiny 1% experience that Gushan was waiting for was the big difference maker in that one. They would have went all in if they were bet level 4, but because of Execration's focus on experience, they got ahead on top, they got the kill, they get the Lord, they get the turtle. More gold for this team, early game gold swing.
Yeah, and to be honest, if you think about it, I was just discussing the importance of the ultimates,
just right there.
ultimates here for both teams.
And
So
then they flipped the switch.
just
They heard you.
flipped the switch. just flipping the switch, just just abusing the fact that they have one level 4 hero and they just went in and just got the kill.
Yeah, a bunch of level 3s walking around there for ArkAngel Wicked Minds. But so far, Execration, again, because of that.
Technically, they look like mindless zombies.
Yeah,
They're
they did.
just
It's like,
level
we're not
4.
level 4. We're not level 4. Don't fight. Don't fight. It was really fun to watch. Then again, Execration, I think they got ahead of that just a bit more because again, because of the gold, they will start to rotate faster and get kills fast. Oh, but look at this! What a pick off there from ArkAngel Wicked Minds. Kaya, once that level 4 hit, once he got Divine Judgment, it was just easy killings there.
Answering with their own aggression, ArkAngel Wicked Minds, that was well played from their side, just getting Jeff Duty forever. And you know, that is one hell of a pick-off if you think about it, because Jeff Cutie Forever is at level 6 right now.
Yeah.
So you need to control the XP flowing to this hero. I mean, he will gradually get XP even when he's dead.
Yep.
But at the same time, you're just slowing it down, and the other heroes from the side of Wicked Minds, they're getting XP from the creep.
Oh, but this is gonna be a very brave dive here from Execration under tower hits. Deadly Magic proc onto L. He will get out with just a sliver of health. That was a nice try. Again, Execration playing very safe.
And look at Rio here. Jeff Cutie Forever trying to juke them out. And the ultimate is there. Rio will go down with a right... not really. A right tap.
But
with
a tap. There you go.
With the right tap. Coming there from that Croc.
Again, very impressive here. Execration over again. They will capitalize on the fact that Rio once more is down in the fountain area. Of course, Wicked Minds this time, they will be in the point for contention, but they lose out. It's going to be Way of the Dragon back in there for Jay. He's going to be left behind by his team. Played around by Pakbet. The end one moves, man. Man, that was a great gameplay there. Again, from Execration.
Zapnu just, just casually going down, just casually silencing the... They call this the Lancelot and just casually killing him as well.
That was quite easy for him.
Technically, it's going to be his hobby for the rest of the game.
Speaking of hobby, tower taking gonna be one of his hobbies as well as Rio tries to make up for those 2 big deaths, if I may add. And of course, trying to go for Azapnu, he's going to be able to Shadow Rush out. Again, so far, Execration still controlling the very early stages of this game.
Yeah. And now Execration, they're just showing that they are the kings of the early game aggression. They got their first tower. I don't really think that the first tower on the bottom lane will be there for long. And right now, Execration, they're planning to take the fight into Lancelot. They're just trying to see if they can get that pick off.
Yeah.
But they don't really know that the Gusion and Akai is on the other side of the map.
Then again, map control is going to be like... It's like one of the gifts here for Execration. They've been able to utilize it before. Of course, Dan, he uses Wild Charge to get out. He's under tower, chased by that projectile.
Oh, Lancelot here just trying to see Zapnu. He'll try to poke Zapnu around.
I'm pretty
a bit.
sure, yeah.
And Zapnu just going in, and
With
here
the
comes
bait!
the aggression. JP getting caught out. Lightning Crunch on will come out from Jeff Cutie Forever here. And that is another tower on the side of Execration.
Execration very adept in the bait plays here. Very easy to go for that kill, especially if you don't have any backup. One for nil, and the tower to boot.
And I mean, this
Lord,
is where
resurrecting
Execration
soon.
is getting their edge from. Pakbet just going back. Tamos is there, will secure the kill for the team, but Gusion will actually get the kill secured.
Apparently, again, Gusion has that damage. He's still there, even though he was left behind early on. Panda gonna be in very much danger here. He uses the Hurricane. That's get away swiftly and silently. No problem there for ArkAngel. And again,
You know
that's...
what? I actually thought that Tamos had a dash skill. And I saw Cho just kicking him. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not a dash skill.
Man, you gotta...
I thought he dashed
Yeah, that was
towards the
really
enemy.
fun.
You know? Okay. What? Yes, dash skill? Okay. Then, okay, Cho is kicking him. Okay.
You know what? It's great actually because of that. A lot of attention has been drawn to that part of the
Yeah.
map, so they can just make plays around here. Mid lane went down quite without any resistance. 4.5k right now ahead, and Execration looking really sharp.
Yeah. And Panda getting the cursed helmet there and just dealing more AoE damage. I
As
think.
time going on,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Damage over time is Gucci.
We're very,
in
very...
Mobile Legends. I mean, the
Initiate
games are
retreat.
fast. The clashes are fast. But if you think about it, in an extended team fight, you'll want to get that cursed helmet.
Yeah, right away, get some of that damage in, especially if you're gonna be the one who's usually up in front, right? You're in the middle of the fight, get that DPS out. Something that they won't expect, something that they can't calculate, because they probably don't expect you to be in their face all the time.
At the same time, you can clear waves by yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to get the XP, you want to get the gold, you can just go in lane.
You can be a solo split
Yeah.
pusher if they need you to be, right?
And Akai has a low
Oh, look at
mana
this.
pool, but here comes the fight. Kaya will get bursted down. Let's see. Panda trying to run away and Rio going in. Deadly Magic is there. They're trying to take down Lard and Jeff Cutie Forever will get jumped here, but no.
Double kill.
Harley will get that kill on the Gusion. Cho will get the kill on Akai. And this is bad for the side of
You
ArkAngel,
destroy
Wicked
the
Minds, and
turret.
Zapnu just doing Zapnu things on the bottom lane, just pushing the lanes bit by bit.
Yeah.
And Zapnu
He's
won't
not
stop
done.
there.
I'm
But-
telling you, that's
but
his
wait,
hobby.
There's
Destroy
more.
the
Yeah.
turret.
Okay.
Right there.
No, it's done. It's done. They will go
done.
straight for the Lord.
That's right. Like, that's Zapnu's hobby right now. Going for towers. It's gonna be very easy, especially if you have all those items locked in already. Execration, they are now a solid 11,000 gold
Initiate
ahead
retreat.
at 9 minutes. I don't think that's gonna be a problem anymore.
Yeah.
They should
Yeah,
probably be able to
right
go for
now.
this early push.
Yeah, and this is where Execration thrives. Just putting pressure on the enemy, and now they have access to the jungle. And not only access, they're controlling the jungle here from the side of ArkAngel Wicked Minds. And you know that Execration can sometimes be very greedy in terms of gold, in terms of items. So now they have more resource or more economy going their way.
Yeah, and I think, you know what, they just have to use this Lord. I think economy is going to go down the drain after they use this to just bait out ArkAngel Wicked Minds. He picks up Lord though. Of course, they're fighting under here. Dark Knight Falls is already in. Hurricane Dance in the front, trying to prevent a lot of everyone from going in. Of course, Lord is going to be there. No
Oh, look at
creeps.
Pakbet!
He goes for
Oh.
the back line. Of course, that's not going to be enough. So far, Execration, they're just playing around the map right now, waiting for the minions to come in.
and they're just trying to see where the siege creeps are coming from. And Panda trying to run away, and JP just trying to get a kill on Pakbet and Lord, but his damage won't be enough.
Yeah, you Wicked Minds finally utilizing the damage of that Lancelot quite effectively, able to starve off or stave off the attack here from Execration. That was a Lord push, and although that was level 1, that was actually quite impressive there for ArkAngel.
In a perfect world, that could have been a kill for JP.
Absolutely.
Because he's gonna be at the same level of items as Zapdos. But looking at Execration's net worth right now, this is like 11k.
Yeah.
Solid 11k net worth lead for their side. So, I mean, how do you fight this? I mean, it's the same case time and time again for the side of Wicked Minds. They can fight, they know how to fight, but they don't have the items.
Exactly. I mean, they have the idea on who to go for first, and they have the idea of how to stop the collapse from Execration. It's just that your items, as you can see right now, is just not lining up where it should be. And again, look at that Zapdo already. Corrosion Blade, Blade of Despair. That's going to be an easy kill, either Lancelot or Gushen right there. So again, you got to be very careful where you put those collapses in. And I don't know how long ArkAngel Wicked Minds can actually keep this up.
Yeah. And right now, ArkAngel Wicked Minds, as you've said, they're just delaying the game from ending, and they're trying to see if Execration will make a mistake. And I mean, this is Execration, and
Gotta be one hell of a mistake.
Yeah, but I mean, Execration, they do those things at times.
They're not perfect.
They're not that perfect team that you would expect to end the game. Like, just put a nail in the coffin. They're not like that. They're pretty much explosive, and sometimes though that explosiveness just explodes in front of their faces.
Exactly. Like as you did mention, they're not infallible. They're not perfect by any means. Earlier, you saw that they were losing out on some of the fights as well. Even in the first game, where it looked like ArkAngel had some sort of a grasp in the early game, but they were actually, Execration was still losing members.
Yeah. And right now, ArkAngel Wicked Minds, they're just they're not giving that mistake. They're not really giving the opportunity for Wicked Minds here to actually come back. I think it's very disciplined of Execration to plan and go for the Lord next, because this is going to be a Lord level 2. If the Lord level 1 was an easy takedown, the Lord level 2 won't be an easy takedown.
You're absolutely correct, Mr. Butters. Level 2 Lord gonna take more damage, more hits than usual. Again, by that time, it should be a dead tower here. And I think that's exactly what Execration just wants. They just want to take down those inhibitor turrets. And they just want... Oh, it's going to be a sneaky play here from the Gushen. Almost makes it out. Of course, Space Journey going to be there to save Pakbet. Dark Knight Falls going to be proc just to make sure this Lord is not contested. But it's going to try anything else.
And he knew what he was going for. He knew that the Lord was up. And he knew that Execration, that is their next objective.
It's a suicide mission.
And I mean... It could have been better if he died, but he got the last hit. But now, ArkAngel Wicked Minds, they need to wait for Rio to actually fight this.
Yeah.
I mean, there is this thing about the Lord that if you can intercept him while he's going to your towers, it's better. Because he can't really chip down your towers quite easily.
Yeah, he's gonna hit minions.
Yeah,
instead.
He's gonna hit minions instead. At the same time, for the side of ArkAngel Wicked Minds, they can't afford to lose any more towers here on their side, and Il gets caught out and he will just absorb it. But yeah, I mean,
that was barely enough though. And Deadly Magic can stack almost exorbitantly, and again, that's gonna be a big question here. 2 lanes being pushed here for Execration. Mid lane already almost going down. Dian is in the front. He's trying to lead the charge. Bottom lane turret and top lane, mid lane will also go down. It's gonna be a dead throne, ladies and gents.
And Execration, they're not going to rush. They're just gonna take down the towers first, and they will go for the last skirmish, last clash of the fight. Panda catching out Dian, but Dian doesn't really care about the Hurricane Dance. He will just get out of there. Rio trying to get away, but the silence is there. Panda, he's trying to size up his man, just trying to see if they can do anything, but the 1,000-pounder won't really get through the tower, the Ancient, and the Throne. And it will just go down. Execration will win the series 2-0.
Absolutely beautiful win there for Execration. It's not as fast as some of our record games,